Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. We explore the world of Angelina Jordan on this channel, and today we're looking at one of her covers, originally by Avicii, the Swedish music producer. Angelina and Avicii actually were friends. They knew each other. And after he tragically passed in 2018, she gave a very heartfelt tribute performance to him.
I dedicate this song to my dear friend Avicii. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older.
And the song we're doing today is Avicii's Addicted to You. Avicii was phenomenally successful worldwide, and his songs reached every corner of the world, and his songs were covered by many different artists in many different styles. To introduce us to the song, first we'll hear an acoustic version from Jonas Sell from Germany. And he actually reminds me a little bit of Sting with his guitar playing, and something about the quality of his voice as well. And then we'll hear a simply beautiful version from Luciana Zogby from Brazil.
I don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard, so I'd never fall in love again. But I fell hard, 'cause I should have seen it coming. Caught me by surprise. Wasn't looking where I was going. I fell into your eyes.
You came into my crazy world like a cool and cleansing wave. Before I knew what hit me, baby, you were flowing through my veins. I'm addicted to you, hooked on your love like a powerful drug. I can't get enough of.
Next two versions we hear are unusual because of how the emotion is communicated in them. When we meet Cameron Hayes, she's an English singer from near London. She actually captures the sadness really well in her version. And then when we hear Mari Solberg, who's performing in a Norwegian talent show, she has a beautiful voice that reminds me of the classical Greek sirens, which was able to enchant the sailors in Greek mythology.
Don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard, so I'd never fall in love again. But I fell hard, 'cause I should have seen it coming. Caught me by surprise. Wasn't looking where I was going. I fell into your eyes.
Don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard. Swore I'd never fall in love again. But I fell hard, 'cause I should have seen it coming. But it caught me by surprise. I wasn't looking where I was going, and I fell into your eyes.
Next we'll be hearing a version from Sierra. She's a Spanish singer, and if you listen closely, you can hear her slight Spanish accent when she sings. What's striking to me about this clip is the camera work. It's an uninterrupted close-up of her face to highlight her classical Mediterranean beauty.
I don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard, swore I'd never fall in love again. But I fell hard, 'cause I should have seen it coming. Caught me by surprise. I wasn't looking where I was going. I fell into your eyes.
Next two versions we hear are both unusual. They're instrumental. First we'll be hearing a violin, accompanied by a piano, which feels like a classical version. And then when we hear a viola, which is a slightly larger violin, because of the drum beat, it suddenly becomes a dance number. Very interesting how just a subtle change completely changes the mood of a song. And if we're talking about completely changing the mood of the song, next we're hearing a rock version. This is Boric. He's a Greek guitarist, and there's no mistaking that this is a rock version.
I don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard. Swear I never fall in love again, but I've heard. Yes, I should have seen it coming. Got me by surprise. Wasn't looking where I was going. I fell into your eyes. You came into my crazy world like a cool and cleansing way.
We are building up to eventually hear Angelina's version, and Angelina is primarily a jazz singer. And the next two versions we hear both have a jazz slant to them as well. We will hear a Swedish singer by the name of Paulina Panchenko, and then we'll go to a British talent show and we will hear Mia Sylvester. And they both inject jazziness into their performance.
You came into my crazy world like a cool and cleansing way. Before I knew how to hit me, baby, you were flowing to my brain. I'm addicted to you. Hooked from your love, like a powerful drug. I can't get enough. Lost in your eyes, drowning in blue, out of control. What can I do? I'm addicted to you. Before I knew what hit me, baby, you were flowing through my veins. I'm addicted to you, hooked on your love, like a powerful drug. Can't get enough of. Got lost in your eyes and drowning in blue, out of control. But what can I do? I'm addicted to you.
Now we will hear the original. Actually, it's in the form of Audra May, who does the vocals in a tribute performance after Avicii passed. It's really tragic because sometimes you have a famous musician, you have a celebrity who is really quite introverted, who is in the public limelight and who cannot really cope with it. It's just more than they can bear. Imagine what it's like being an introvert in front of 10,000 or 50,000 people hanging on your every movement and your every word. It really must feel overwhelming. This is Audra May showing that this is really an EDM song, electronic dance music.
You came into my crazy world like a cool and cleansing rain. Before I knew what hit me, baby, you were white. Yes, I'm addicted to you.
We're finally meeting Angelina Jordan. Hers is a stripped down jazzy version. But again, she does something a bit special. Her voice does all sorts of elaborations. And also, she has different emphasis with different words. She's often ending the phrase with more of an emphasis, which completely changes the feel of the song again.
I don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard, so I never fall in love again. But I fell hard. Guess I should have seen it coming. Caught me by surprise. Wasn't looking where I was going. I fell into your eyes. You came into my crazy world like a cruel and cleansing way. Before I knew it hit me, baby, you were flowing through my veins. I'm addicted to you, hooked on your love, powerful drug. I can get enough. Lost in your eyes, shining blue, out of control. What can I do? Oh, I'm addicted to you.
I'm not trying to show which version is better. I'm simply trying to show how Angelina Jordan's approach over and over again is very different. She makes very different decisions, very different choices, and she illuminates the song in a different way than the other artists do. We will continue to illuminate the talent of Angelina in the future. Okay, gang, I'm out here. I'll catch you later. Bye.